Hey everyone, this is baby update for month 7. Oh, look at my hair. And yeah. Oh yeah. Say hi, Zuko. And say hi. Yeah. Doing this on my phone because I don't know, for whatever reason my camera, when I plug it in, it just has a white screen, so I don't know what's going on with that. So I'll try to make this brief. And especially brief because I just got a message saying, hey, my phone's gonna die. So let me see if I can plug that in too. So yeah, Zuko still has his helmet. We went to the Kano Technologies last Tuesday, and they don't really recommend a second helmet. This one, he's kind of outgrowing, so they don't really recommend one, but if we want another helmet, we can probably get one. I'm gonna call them, or I got a message from their insurance people saying, hey, call us so we can discuss the next steps. So I'm gonna see if Medicaid will cover the helmet, second helmet. But if we do go with the second helmet, it's gonna be 3 more months, and his head, I mean, we saw before and after pictures, and it looks a lot better, like so much better. So I don't know if we really want to go with the second helmet just because, I mean, 3 months and it'd be like at least 6 more times down there, probably more. And it doesn't really, like, he doesn't really need it because glasses and helmets and everything will fit his head, and you can't really tell. And Wendy, the lady down there, was like, well, yeah, I asked her, I'm like, well, if this were your child, because my mom-in-law says, no, you have to ask them, like, if this were your child, what would you do? She's like, if it were my kid, I would go ahead and get a second helmet, but that's only because, like, this is my work, and I could see it, like, but 95% of people aren't going to tell that he has a little bit of flatness to his head. It's not even, like, noticeable. So, I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. What's so stressing out about naps, I guess. I don't know. Like, I've been stressing out because Zuko, like, most of the time he just takes short naps, so half an hour naps. And I think I heard that he's supposed to be taking like 2 long naps and then a short nap or something. I don't know. And then I'm just like, well, if you're only taking short naps, that means that you don't know how to go back to sleep on your own. But today he took an hour and a half long nap in the morning. I don't know. And it's just kind of crazy. And I'm just like, well, maybe I'm not hitting his sleep well, maybe putting him to bed too early, and then he's just taking a cat nap because he's not like that sleepy. Or maybe putting him to bed too late, and then he's like overtired. And that's why, but everyone's like, no, or maybe they're just telling me, like, or maybe he just like takes short naps sometimes, and sometimes he takes long naps. And I'm like, but isn't he supposed to have like his own schedule? Like, isn't he supposed to, like, maybe not, at 9 o'clock he's gonna be sleepy, but around that time maybe he's gonna be sleepy, and then he's gonna take half-hour nap, and then like at noon or something he's gonna take an hour and a half, and like that. But I don't know. So. But then, and I'm trying to let go of that, just saying like, hey, he's gonna sleep as much as he wants, and I don't know if there's really anything I can do to extend his naps or anything, which would be nice for me because then I could have time to do things. But another thing that stressed me out is like to fit 3 naps in the day, because like I never know how long, like especially his second nap, that one's then it could be short, it could be long, I never know. And I want him to go to bed by 8, but normally it's by like 7:30, and this is probably boring stuff. But so I don't know, like I just feel really bad because I feel like everybody else knows how to have like a set bedtime. Like at 7, that's when my kid goes to sleep, and I'm just like, well, for me, I'm just like, if it's sometime between 7 and 8 is his bedtime, depending. Like today is probably gonna be 7. And then I'm just like, well, if he's going to be in bed by like 8, then his last nap he can't start his last nap past 5 because he's not going to be asleep at bedtime. And then I just get all like stressed out because then I'm just like, well, then, his second nap has to be at whatever time, which I can't control, like how long he's going to sleep. So yeah, I've been just really stressed out about how to get like the 3 naps in, because I don't mind if he switches to 2 naps. again, I know it's really boring, but I don't mind if he switches to 2 naps. This is my life, talking about naps and stuff, but I'm just like, well, what if his second nap ends at 2? Then I'm like, then is he going to last 5 hours going to 7 o'clock? Maybe, probably not. Like, I think he can last like 4 hours. And then he's like super sleepy, and then after that, he's just like really sad. But I'm like, if he wakes up from his nap at 2, and he can be up for like almost 3 hours, and nap's gonna be at 5, and then he can't go to 5 to 5:30, and then I don't know. It's just something I'm just like stressed out because I want him to be rested and go to bed on time and everything. And I think the hardest thing about being a parent is just things change. I mean, obviously, because he went from, this wee little newborn, and now he's 7 months, but things change, and they change. It seems like they change so suddenly. It's like you don't even really have time to get used to one thing. Like, when he was 4 months old, I had no anxiety. That was perfect. Like, he could be up for 2 hours and have to have a bedtime. And I probably was putting him to bed too late because I'm just like, okay, if it's after 8, then that's your bedtime. But I feel like it worked out, and he was taking long naps, and I don't know. But things change. I started him on solids. So we started him with carrots, and I'm trying to learn the science for it. So that's carrot. Spencer thought it was an ice cream cone, and I'm like, who eats ice cream like this? But that's a carrot. Also, you can stick your finger up, and with your other finger, you can let's let your other hand go like this, and like peeling a carrot, but we go like that. There's peas, and you hold your finger up like this, and with the other hand, you just go boop, boop, boop on your finger, kind of like peas in a pod. There's sweet, but see, it's hard to do with one hand, sweet potato, and you have your fist, and you put the thing on the fist. Squash is just SQU. We do that for squash. And so Wick recommended that I start him out on vegetables before I move to fruits. So I'm trying to do that. Also, Wick and the pediatrician, everyone's saying like, hey, let him eat one food for like 3 days and then switch to a different food, so I don't have to do a single food. So I've been doing that, and I don't know, I was really happy because they're like, well, at 6 months, just like have him try one food, and it's not about him like having a meal, like getting his calories from this. It's just about him kind of figuring out what food is. I mean, I guess milk is food, but figuring out what food is, and just getting the texture and just learning about the color and stuff. And I talked to my home nurse, and she's like, yeah, by the time he's 1, we want him to be mostly eating baby food, and then it sounded to me like it was he was gonna eat baby food, and then the milk would be breast milk and formula. That would be a supplement. Because right now, it's breast milk and formula, and then just kind of a fun thing is he gets to eat. But I don't know. And how this thing is we recommend having a schedule. So you feed him at breakfast, lunch, and dinner at kind of the same time every day. And I'm just I have no idea how to have a schedule. We can kind of have a schedule. I don't know. But yeah, I'm still working on that because I'm well, he's full after I give him the bottle. Yeah, I know. You're cute. So I'm probably gonna feed him here soon. I don't know how to have a schedule, and I have a sister-in-law who lives in Johnstown, and I was talking to her about getting Zuko to doctor's appointments or something, and she's like, oh yeah, what I like to do is I like to think about what his schedule will be, and I'm just and then I felt really bad, because I don't have a schedule for him right now. I don't know. I don't say oh, you're gonna be sleeping at 9 and 12 and 4, and then bedtime's at 7 or something. That'd be really nice. I don't know how to do it. So, and then just thinking that not only does she know what her kid's schedule is, but she knows what his schedule will be. And I'm like, how, I don't know. I'm like, how do you do that? And then I just felt like a really bad mom. I'm trying though. I'm trying really hard, Zuko. I'm trying really hard. Huh. Yeah. But I love you so much. Does that count? Does that count? Yes. Yeah, so, and that's my life. Oh, and, you know, I read, so I get these, like, weekly emails saying, hey, your baby's 31 or 32 weeks old. I think he's 31 weeks old. And it's like, and when he was about to turn 6 months, they're like, oh, guess what? At 6 months, they're going to sleep 6 hours stretches. And I was so excited because he's actually done that a couple times. When he was 5 months old, there's like 2 or 3 times that he did like a 6-hour stretch before waking up and getting me. And so I was totally thinking that when he's 6 months old, that he would like, can you sleepy, Bubba? I love you. That when he was 6 months old, then I'd get these 6-hour stretches, and then I was actually kind of hoping that he'd start waking up just like once in the night, but he doesn't wake up. I mean, before when he was newborn, he'd wake up twice, but I don't know. Like I said, things change. I think he's waking up more. Yeah. I don't know how to get him to, I mean, I know how to get him to sleep tonight. That would, I guess, be to torture him. Mom. You see Mama? Can we see Mama? No, I mean, if you want to do that, like, I just don't want to do the cried out method. I'm not saying that's torture for them or anything. I don't know. But it was torture for me trying to do that. Like, I tried to have him fall asleep on his own and not pick him up or anything and just give him the passy. And he was just so sad. So I can't do that. It's just torture for me. So besides doing that, I don't really know how to get him to sleep through the night. He knows how to fall asleep on his own because he's done it before. I don't know. Basically, I have no idea what I'm doing. And I just pray every day. I'm just like, Heavenly Father, please help me not to mess Zuko up today. Yeah. I don't know how anyone does it when they have more than one kid. Yeah, I don't know. But, oh, and another thing. Oh, man, this video is getting long. That's almost 15 minutes. Okay. So, Zuko has something, it's RSV. I don't know what it stands for. It's some sort of virus. He's had it for almost 2 weeks now. So he started coughing. Yeah, there was family in town and stuff, but he started coughing, and then it was like the next Friday he was wheezing, and I was just like, and I told myself I would never be one of those moms who, like, you know, brings a kid in just for like a stub toe or something. But he was wheezing, and I was just like, I need some reassurance. So I took him into the doctor, and she gave him, well, maybe you can actually see. That's his nebulizer. It's Sammy the seal. Look how fun that is. And that's a turtle. Look how fun that is. Like, why can't they make this stuff for adults? I mean, it's kind of cool. And that's helps his airways. So I think he's starting to get over it, though. He hasn't been coughing as much. And thankfully he still has Medicaid. Spencer and I are losing Medicaid at the end of this month, but Zuko has it through May. So June 1st he won't have it, but I think he'll get on CHP Plus. I don't know exactly what that is, but we'll find out. But yeah. You want to show everybody how big you are? I want to show everybody your long legs. Look at that. Who's a handsome boy? You're a handsome boy. You self-soothe. Yeah. Another update is, so when he was about 4 months old, I think, everyone started getting concerned because he wasn't rolling over. So I worked with him, and I don't know, like, then he started rolling over. He can roll from, yeah, you're really smart, dude. Yeah, you know how to do stuff. He started rolling from his back to his belly, which I guess is the harder one, but he He's just over 7 months, and he hasn't rolled from his belly to his back on his own. He has some, my home nurse is like, I'm a little concerned. I'm not freaking out. I'm just a little concerned. She was talking about, like, if he doesn't roll over soon. I don't know how soon it should be, but we might have to get some early intervention for him. And I'm like, well, he's going to roll over at some point, like, but we'll find out. Yeah. Yeah, and I just have to breathe. Thanks for watching this video, and I've said this before in my other videos, this video is, it's not necessarily, I mean, I love when people watch these videos and get something out of it, but it's not necessarily for everybody else. This is for, I guess, just me and Zuko. Zuko and me. That's how you say it, huh? Just so I can have some, just so I can save a memory of him, because he's not going to be this little for very long. He's so big now. But I do appreciate anybody who's watching, and I hope that you get something out of these videos that I'm making. And you know what? If you're a mom or dad or, you know, whoever, and you're in a child's life, just know that, like, Heavenly Father put that child in your life, and He will help you. And there are days that are just, like, so hard, that are just, like, you think, oh, he's so, I mean, he's so cute and everything, but there's days that are so hard, but Heavenly Father's there with you, and He knows what you're going through, and, like, He understands, like, when, you know, Zuko last week, he was just up, and he's screaming and pulling my hair and everything in the middle of the night, and walking around with him, trying to get him to calm down, and I'm just like, yeah, mum, that's me, I'm your mama. I'm your mama. But you know, it's gonna be okay. Like, and just cause, like, being a mom, or if your dad being a dad isn't easy, it doesn't mean, like, you stink at it or something, or just because other people do things differently, or they have a kid that's a certain way. Like, you have your own unique kid, and yeah, mom, and Heavenly Father gave him to you, and I know, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just babbling right now. Blah 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 blah. Just know that you are good enough, and Heavenly Father is helping you. And even if it doesn't feel like anybody's out there, even if it feels like you're just sort of by yourself, alone, doing this by, I'm gonna repeat myself, doing this by yourself, you know, you can always pray. Yeah, mom. So, you're so cute. You're kidding me, really cute. Okay, well, this video is going on 20 minutes. It's crazy. Hopefully you had this on double speed. I think I say that every time. I think I say that every time. I think I say that every time. Yeah. So, okay, anyways, I'm going to see if I can post this to Facebook, even though not Facebook, YouTube, even though we have, like, super slow internet. Okay. That's all. Bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.